Mindset and controlling your emotions in trading comes as follows. You've got to work, and you can agree with me if you want, or maybe you are explaining something else, but I believe this is what it is. When it comes to mindset and emotion around trading, you have a specific strategy on how you trade the markets. That strategy has got built in. When do you take a profit? When do you take a loss? And reposition yourself, align, and if necessary, repurpose and fix your strategy and ride the wave as it goes. Emotion comes in where you, oh my God, I'm losing too much money. Close. I'm going to try and get it back. You open in it's knee-jerk reaction trades and you're just going to dig yourself in a bigger hole. Or you're in a big profit, your trade is going up and you go, I think I can get more. I think I can get more. That is emotion. That's wrong. It's not in line with the strategy. And maybe you want to expand on what emotion is.
I mean, you touch this point 100% correct. So revenge trading, this is what you mentioned now. You take trades, they are going loss, 1, 2, 3, 5 trades, and instead of, say, okay, I'm going to stop now, and I must go back and check. You cannot check what you did wrong, because there is no right or wrong answer here. But what you can check is go back and see, for example, what lot size you choose, what the leverage, what time you enter the market, what time you open the position, what was happening at that time when you decided to trade. You need to go back and see what you have done. You're not going to get an answer of if it's wrong, but you stop. The revenge trading is what you mentioned before. You continue trading, assuming or expecting that you're going to start making profits, but you ended up making more losses. So this is a revenge. So you need to control yourself. We're talking about mindset and emotion here. Psychology. You need to accept and understand that both losses and gains are in the game. You need to accept losses and control your anger, because it's about anger here. When we are angry, you know very well, that we make wrong decisions.
Of course. And anger, I think, comes from lack of knowledge. I don't know what just happened. Why did I lose? And then you get frustrated and you get angry. But the loss should actually be, traders should view it as a potential to learn. This is just in business. And this is business in general. There's ups and downs. Yeah. There's ups and downs.
You need to see this activity, the trading activity, as you said, if not as a business, see this as a serious professional thing. It's not a hobby. For some people, it is a hobby. But those people that they take it as a hobby are those who can afford it. Because we have a rule in the industry, something that I have been telling my clients, traders, and partners all these 10, 12 years, that don't risk what you cannot afford to lose. Risk what you can afford to lose and be comfortable.
That's easy advice to follow. Yeah. That's easy advice to follow. That should be the starting rule.
Yes.
And then from there, if you lose it all, it's not going to hurt your bottom. It's not going to hurt you. You're going to bring food to the table still. Exactly. You're going to be able to pay your rent. And it's not going to get you emotionally, because then when you start tapping into these other things, now fear starts to creep in, and then you'll make wrong decisions. You're not going to have the right mindset, I agree, with the right mindset to learn from that loss.
Yeah.
It's sound advice. Start with that.
We need to learn.
Yes.
We need to learn from, I wouldn't say mistakes, because in this industry, in this activity, online trading, and any other kind of online investment trading or whatever, there is no right or wrong decision, right? I mean, you cannot go back and say, okay, I opened a wrong trade, because at that time you don't know how the market would behave, right? If we knew, everybody would be successful traders. So this is the beauty of this activity. So yes, you need to control those feelings, and also you need to try to understand the why behind of what is happening. I'll give you an example. Those gurus, mentors, or those who are providing, let's say, I wouldn't say signals or advices, because actually we're not allowed to do that. We're talking about providing knowledge or information, but not advices. They tell you, for example, that when the central bank announces whatever, increase in the interest rates or decrease in the interest rates, there will be volatility in the market and so on. But they never explain why. So you need to explain to people, for example, why the interest rates will impact the market on specific asset instruments or whatever. Why, for example, in South Africa, the czar, when the central bank or the regulator, the local regulator will announce something or get a new memo or something, how this will impact and why. Don't just throw these things, interest rates, they affect the market, or we have a war, let's say, I don't know, we see what is happening globally now. A few weeks ago with the incident with India and Pakistan, the market was going crazy, but explain why.